Eminence, my brothers of the sword. I'd rather fight beside you than any army of thousands. Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions! Do you know what's there? Waiting, beyond that beach. Immortality! Take it! It's yours!
Welcome back to the Bubba YouTube channel. Guys, today's video is gonna be a banger, so you already know what it is. Bubba freaking Army in the chat. There's nobody else on the YouTube platform that I would be standing shoulder to shoulder with, going to war against these absolute trash alpha male grifter, online guru, idiot scumbags. I absolutely loathe these guys, and we have a new addition to the AMU that we have been developing here on the Bubba YouTube channel, the alpha male universe. And this guy goes by the name of Eric Epic or whatever, Coach Eric. And this guy is absolute trash. I mean, he is really trash. And shout out to the GOAT level troller, Trans Wes Watson, for telling me about this guy. All of this research comes from the GOAT, Trans Wes Watson. So be sure to give him some love in the comment sections. And guys, let's just jump into it. But you really thought I forgot? Flow State. So now that we have that activated, let's get this show on the road.
Cost of my mentorship is so fucking small. It's like not even a fucking tenth of this. Not even close to this. It's not even shit. You can get a few mentorships with this. It's fucking cheap. And you can't look at the cost of it. It's an investment into your life that's going to change your life. You're going to invest this small amount of money into me, and I'm going to make you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on your first deal. And you're going to take what I taught you, and you're going to continue to do it for the rest of your life, and you're going to make millions of fucking dollars.
All right, Pinhead, your time is up.
Who you calling Pinhead?
So this absolute pinhead clown, he's like all these alpha male grifters, right? He's from prison. He was the guy that ran the yard, and he's flexing his fake Cuban chains on his Instagram. I don't know why he thinks he can pull it off. He's not Rick Ross or like DJ Khaled. I just don't get it. You know, you get a little bit of money and these like guys just think they're like absolute kings of the universe. But this guy, he's begging for your money on the side of the street like a panhandler. He doesn't know the value of money. He thinks tens of thousands of dollars every single month is just a little bit of money for people. You know, these guys, they're all broke bums internally because they never actually worked a hard job. They don't have any work ethic. As you saw, he was just screaming like a cringe lol cow on his Instagram phone in his rented mansion. And these are grown men we're talking about, right? And he wants you to think that he was like one of these like really good guys where the system just put him in a really bad place. But no, this guy holds a really dark secret. This guy is one of the worst people I have seen in the alpha male universe, and let's get into why. So you got Eric over here, right? I don't have a name for him. I don't have a good name for him. Be sure to comment down below as to what we should call this guy, right? But he's feeling himself in front of his like McLaren, whatever that is, right? He's like, yeah, I'm feeling myself. It's all rented. It's actually all from his neighbor. He rents all of his neighbor's cars to flex on Instagram. We'll show a clip later about that, but he leaves this message on his Instagram post because every single alpha male just needs to rally every single person like there's some general in a military. I don't get the complex, but let's read real quick. The road was paved with all obstacles, broken families, suspended from school, kicked out of the house, moved out at 17, multiple arrests, 2 felonies, 10-year prison sentence, no credit, no education, no money. That's a great resume, man. Really should go to Harvard with that one. So if you were one of his like brainless fans, right, that were just, I don't even know, you know, I don't even know what they do to these guys. But if you were one of those fans, you would think that all of the odds were stacked against him, that he rose above all obstacles. This guy, why he went to prison is because he ran over an exotic dancer and crushed her, literally crushed her, and sent her to the shadow realm. Like, there's certain words you can't use on YouTube, but I think you get the idea. If you don't believe me, look on the screen. So let's go into this, right? Via the Dallas News, $10.5 million was awarded to the family of a woman crushed by a monster truck. And whose monster truck did this belong to? To Eric Brent Crutchfield, the guy that people are giving millions and millions of dollars to, thinking that this guy is some amazing person. This dude literally took a 23-year-old person's life, crushed them under the wheels of a monster truck, and this guy has the nerve to absolutely just, you know what, I'm pissed off. He has the nerve to act on his Instagram like he's the best, most honorable man. But these are the pieces of shit that you find here in the alpha male universe. You have a guy who thinks he's better than everybody in the world, and you know what is on his resume? The only real thing on his resume is that he crushed a young woman to death with his monster truck. Now you're probably wondering, how did Coach Eric then get out of prison so early if he took Casey McKenzie's life with his monster truck? And it's because this whole entire lawsuit or criminal case, it all hinged on the fact that the club allegedly gave too much alcohol to Coach Eric. Yeah, I guess Eric couldn't be responsible enough and be a real man and watch how much he could drink. No, he couldn't do that. No, it led to Casey McKenzie being crushed by his monster truck. And it's just so deplorable. You know, at least McKenzie's family did get money from the club, but I still think it's absolutely deplorable what this guy did, right? Just because a degree of responsibility went to the club. And honestly, if you want my opinion about this, I think the court got this absolutely wrong. I think that this guy still deserves to rot in prison. I don't think the responsibility should have been partially put on Eric and should have partially been put on the club, right? I think that Eric should be rotting in prison with a life sentence, because the fact that this guy, all he could have said was just no. But no, the guy is just an irresponsible, immature monster. And when we talk about these alpha males, people will say, hey Bubba, why do you go so hard at these guys? Why do you just relentlessly troll them or make videos about them? And it's because people who follow these guys and don't know about them are contributing to horrible people. And people need to know about this. Now let's show another clip and we'll go from there.
I rent all my cars from my neighbor. He doesn't have any room in his garage, so he keeps his cars in my garage, and I'm able to rent his cars from him for $200 a month each car. Okay? $200 a month. He keeps them in my garage. It's my neighbor. They're his cars. I rent them for $200 a month. I don't know, man.
So it's his neighbor who's the one that's actually winning. That's the actual Chad. This guy flexes all these luxury sports cars on his Instagram and he doesn't even own them. You know, we never actually think that these cornballs own the stuff that they flex, but it's quite shocking to hear that he just honestly admits to it. I think it's because they think that they can just get away with everything because he got away with crushing someone to death with a monster truck. So he probably just thinks that, oh, I can just get away with anything. I can get away with any wild claim. No, not here on the Bubba YouTube channel. Absolutely not. And I want to show more clips, but I just don't feel like it's right to take away from what I told you guys today. I feel like if I show too many clips, then the most important thing of the video is going to be forgotten about. And yeah, guys, I'm just going to end it here. I just want to leave you guys with that absolutely horrible act that this guy did. Just know that this guy is a poser. He's a horrible human being and he doesn't care about anybody else but himself. So guys, that's going to be the video and I'm not going to do my usual spiel. I'm just kind of too disgusted. So I'll catch you later. Peace out.